What's up, everybody? This is Domingo here on Network, and today's Yu-Gi-Oh video I'm going to be doing, I'm going to talk about the release date confirmed of the new Yu-Gi-Oh Ice Barrier structure deck that is coming out in the TCG, and also I'm going to talk about the two new support, the new support for Ice Barriers. We actually got more Ice Barriers support, which I'm going to get to that after I'm done talking about the structure deck. So the structure deck has been confirmed in the TCG. It's going to be coming out on February 19, 2021 of next year. Is coming out 2021. It's going to be $99.99 per box. And of course, the name of the structure deck of the Ice Bears in the TCG is called Structure Deck Freezing Chains. So as you can see right here, there's the new structure deck. We got the new Trishula, Sub-Zero, Dragon the Ice Bear. We got Dumnir and Brionic in that structure deck artwork as well, as you can see. And of course, it says, as winter grows colder, an icy prison cannot hold the growing storms winning, and the return of Trishula is hot as night. The single monsters of the Ice Bear free and structure their freezing chains operation with the very first hit in Arsenal. Ice Bear strategy put the freezing on opposing strategy with prepared to finish normally critical single monsters. Ice Barrier works to the scene surpassing the opponent's action. There are Ice Barrier monsters that are weakening opponents, preventing your opponent from tribute summoning, delaying the evacuation your spell, preventing attacks, and more. But only if you control a second Ice Barrier monster. Then the second monster also has a superior suppression effect. You get both effects. The most famous Ice Barrier of all, Trishula Dragon the Ice Barrier, returns in a new, even more destructive form in structure deck. Freezing Chains not only have the new single monster banishing up to 3 cards your opponent control, it also summons the original Trishula. If your opponent destroys this new Trishula, find a home in any strategy that can use the single summon, so don't miss your chance to add this powerful monster of your extra deck. And of course, the structure deck Freezing Chains, including all of the Ice Bear single monsters, is part of its 5 cards extra deck. Each structure deck Freezing Chains includes 46 cards, so basically 41 cards in the main deck, plus 5 cards in the extra deck. 37 commons, 3 super rares, 6 ultra rares, 1 double-sided deluxe game max / guiding dueling guide. So man, this is so exciting, man. I am definitely gonna get this new Ice Bear, guys. I know a lot of Ice Bear players are so happy about, Ice Bears getting new support and all that stuff. Of course, we got 3 new supports so far. We Trishula Sub-Zero, the Dragon of the Ice Bear, that's the new single monster, as well as the new tuna monster, Frost Spirit, the Ice Bear, and Mirror Master, the Ice Bear as well. So, and also, guys, I also found out that there's more new Ice Bear monsters that's also going to be in the structure deck. So, I'm going to talk about them right here when I'm out. So let's talk about the new support. So, here we go. Alright guys, so now we're going to talk about the new Ice Bear support. Yes guys, I am so excited for this. I can't believe we got more Ice Bear support. So we got 2 new Ice Bear monsters. We got an effect monster and a spell card. So we're going to talk about the effect monster right now. This is the new effect monster for Ice Bears. The name of this Ice Bear is called General Wave of the Ice Bear. It's a level 5 water attribute warrior effect monsters. And his effect says you can only use this card's name of first and second effects once per turn each. First effect: if your opponent controls a monster and you control an Ice Bear monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Alright, so it's like a Cyber Dragon effect for Ice Bears. Second effect: if this card is normal or special summon, you can add 1 Ice Bear spell tracker from your deck to your hand. Oh, nice. So it's like a Rhoda, but only for Ice Bear spell and trap. And the third effect says any spell and trap sent from the field to your opponent's graveyard is banished to spend. Cool. So that's like a Microcosmo, but only affects on the opponent, and it only affects the spells and traps of your opponent. That's actually pretty cool, man. I like the 3 effects. Alright, so the first one, I know some people may not, Cyber Dragon effect, but it's not that bad if you think about it, because let me tell you why. Of course, your opponent controls a monster. Let's say you got this card, and then let's say an Ice Bear tuner. Let's say like you're a Defender or you're a Frost Bear. You number summon that tuner. Then you can special summon General Wayne, and then also you can get the second effect, because when his numbers search for Ice Bear spell and track card, right? You do that, and then you can go for synchro summoning plays easily. And not just that, but also there are other ways that you could summon out General Wayne without using the Cyber Dragon effect. So there's other ways you can do with it. And also, the Microcosm effect looks pretty good. So, like, banish your opponent's spell tracker when it's sent from the field to your opponent's graveyard. It will be banished instead. That's actually pretty cool. Getting rid of your opponent's spells and traps, and that's really good as well. But the thing is, though, it has to be sent from the field it has to be sent from the field to the graveyard in order to do that, because in order to banish an opponent's spell and trap, they have to send the spell and trap card from the field to the graveyard, and then you banish and stuff. So it's okay. It's all right, but it's not that bad. It's pretty decent to me. The Cyber Dragon effect to me is not that bad. I think it's actually pretty good because there's other ways. There's a common that it helps you go for like your single plays, and and not to mention the second effect, really good. Searching a Ice Spirit spell and trap, which I'm very curious about one thing. Since that effect says add an Ice Barrier spell and trap card, does this mean that we're going to get a new Ice Barrier trap card? Because the reason why I'm saying that, guys, is because Ice Barriers never had a trap card before. They only got like effect monsters, synchros, and spells, but never traps. So I'm very curious about that. Who knows? Maybe we'll get more information. We'll see how that goes as well. But yes, I love this card, General Wayne of the Ice Barrier. Really good. Cyber Dragon Fair, pretty decent. It's good in my opinion. I know some people say it might be not that good, but I think it's good in my opinion because, like I said, you can go for because it helps you go for your secret plays easily. But of course, your opponent has to control a monster in order to do that. But there's other ways that you can actually summon out General without using Cyber Dragon effect. Like Magic Triangle or General Katala or Prior. Or Monster, but there's other way to summon this card. Without using summon. So this card really good. Alright guys, so we're going to move on to the others. This is a new spell card for Ice Barrier. The name of this spell card is called The Clam After the Ice Barrier Storm. It's a normal spell card, and its effect says you can only use this card's names, first and second effect, once per turn each. First effect says tribute any number of Ice Barrier monsters, especially some of the same amount level 4 or lower Ice Barrier monsters with different names from your deck. Second effect says during your main phase, except the turn of this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your Ice Barrier monsters that is banished or in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. Now the first effect though, the only thing I gotta say about the first effect is that when you tribute some of your Ice Barrier monster, you only have to special summon level 4 lower Ice Barrier monster, which means you cannot special summon, let's say, like level 5s or 6 or 7s and stuff. Like, you can't do it. It has to be level 4 or lower. It's kind of a little bit downfall of that, but it's still pretty good though. But at least you can summon out, your strategy, your defend, your Frost Spirit, your Mirror Masters. So there are some level 4 lower monsters that you can special summon out for the deck. But to do that, you have to tribute any number of Ice Barrier monsters, in order to do that. But yeah, but it's not that bad though, because when you do special summon level 4 lower Ice Barrier monsters, right? There's so much place you can easily go for your single place, and you can go for your late places as well. So that's why it's not that. That's why this card is a really good card. So I think this card is good. Now, even though it says, even though you only have to special summon level 4 lower Ice Barrier monsters when you tribute any number of Ice Barrier monsters, it's still pretty good because you can summon out your Ice Barrier tutors or your Ice Barrier non-tutors, and then you go for your single place and stuff. So it's not that bad. Now the second effect is actually pretty good as well. Banishing for the graveyard and target your Ice Barrier monster that is either banished or graveyard added to your hand. So that's actually pretty good. So I like that effect. Just in case, like if you have an Ice Barrier monster that's banished, you can just or even if you have an Ice Barrier monster graveyard added to your hand. So that's actually pretty good. I like that. So yeah, those are the new two Ice Barrier support guys. The structure deck will be coming out in the TCG February 19, 2021 of next year. I am very excited about that. Like, oh man, I'm definitely gonna get that structure deck. Definitely gonna get the new support. So yeah, we got 5 new Ice Barrier new support. The Clam After the Ice Barrier Storm, General Way of the Ice Barrier, as well as Frost Spirit of the Ice Barrier, Mirror Master of the Ice Barrier, and Trishula Sub-Zero Dragon Ember. Those are the 5 new Ice Barrier support. I'm very excited for it. So the structure deck will be a 46 card deck, 41 cards in the main deck, and then 5 cards in the extra deck. Also, the structure deck, all the synchro monsters will be in it, which is Bryonic, Dolor, Gumnir, and the original Trishula. That's really good as well. So, and also the other cards in the main deck, like Strategist Defender, will be in there, Medallion, and Magic Triangle, and also Prior as well. So that's it for this video, guys. So don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe, and post your comments in the comments below. Tell me what you think about the new Ice Barrier support, as well as the structure deck Freezing Chains coming out in the TCG. Are you going to get the structure? You're not? Let me know in the comments. And that's it for this video, guys. So this is the Big Hero Network. All I can say is take care. Have a good day. Goodbye. The Big Hero Network is signing out. Peace.